Many of my journeys begin in Chutney and Chai at the airport in Senai with panipuri. It's lovely little balls. You smash the top open and then you add all the different fillings and then you eat them. First place I had this was in Cardiff, in a little Indian street food place, and they were absolutely heavenly. And ever since then, any chance I get to have some puri, I do. So this is how I start my adventures. You hear that crunch? Potato, spicy potato, red onions, crunchy bits. I love that. Bit of juice. And then for the puri. Straight in. A little party in your mouth. All those different textures and flavours all just dancing around and crunchiness. Highly recommended if you've never tried it. Try it! Good morning. So we are in Jakarta. Huge city. Big skyscrapers all around us. But outside our hotel, literally right outside our window, is like a little shanty. And they keep chickens all night long. All night long. Little bantam cockerels shouting his little head off. I think I have the biggest bags under my eyes I have ever had this morning. But never mind, we're off out to take you into Jakarta. We're going to go back to Thamrin Mall because it's just so fabulous. I want to share it again. So it's exactly a year since I was last here and filming in Thamrin Mall. But I thought I would come back because I found some beautiful, beautiful things here which I think you would enjoy. So for instance, I've just literally walked in through the door and one of the first things I've seen is this. Beautiful thin cotton, lovely colours, nice style. Exactly the kind of thing that would look very elegant on. There's a bit of marbly fabric there. Indonesia is a very, very Muslim country, but there are also a lot of Christians here, so it's quite a mix. And the styles are very mixed too, but a lot of beautiful handmade fabrics, a lot of very cool batiks, a lot of embroidery and beadwork, and some really quite different styles. Look at this lovely layered floaty outfit here, very, very pretty. And there's so many colours. Beautiful batik in silk, very, very pretty. Wrap skirts and some beautiful batiks there as well. All sorts. So that is the beauty of Thamrin Mall. It is just miles and miles and miles of interesting, cool designs. And I thought you'd like to come with me again, see what's changed in a year. But the thing about this place is, it is huge. It's absolutely a rabbit warren. There's all the beautiful tops here with the embroidery on, absolutely beautiful. Bright, bright colours there. Good morning. Really nice. Strange, different, lots of beautiful embroidery. So, a feast for the senses, and so many choices of beautiful fabrics, really lovely clothes. Sorry ladies, holding up the traffic here. So as you can see, every direction, miles and miles and miles. So many different stalls, men's clothes, women's clothes, beautiful fabrics. I don't think there's anywhere, even in Thailand, I don't think there's anywhere that has the choices that they have here. Perfumes. I think if you couldn't find an outfit here, it would be a very sad day. Children's clothes as well. Now I've got to be very aware. Hi there. All this gold. I have to be very aware that my machine likes to overheat if I keep it on for too long, so I'm going to have to keep having little breaks. But just look at these. Absolutely beautifully embroidered, sparkled, really delicious. Some very lovely styles. Quite different. This with all the pleating, ombre. Try not to get too excited and swirl around too much, otherwise it'll make you seasick. Cases full of posh handbags here. The children's clothes. Lots of lace. These are very traditional designs here, and particularly attractive. Look at this lavender one, well, lilac, and then the lavender colour, the beautiful shapes, really pretty. Printed silk, really lovely. Just want to show you some of these. This is a very traditional batik with the cloud design. So lovely. This one looks like a river. But any one of these is an absolute little treasure on its own. So like, oh, sorry, this one's got kimono style sleeves. So cute. Imagine that with a little tight skirt. Really beautiful. So I thought you might enjoy those gorgeous fabrics. More of the glitzy laces. Every corner you turn, taking you further into the maze, though you could get lost forever. More modern. Hi there. Very bold fabrics here. Blacks and whites, quite stunning. There's all the tassels on the pockets, very cute. Lots of sparkly jewellery. Scarves. A lot of bling. Fighting my way through the ladies. More beautiful batik fabrics here. Very stunning. The cut work. Really beautiful cut work up there. Problem is, it's quite difficult to film here because literally the walkways, as you can see, are very narrow and there's an awful lot of people, so you're trying not to get into people's way. These gentlemen's shirts are just as beautiful as the ladies. Embroidery on that. Look at this beautiful linen duster coat with beautiful self-coloured embroidery on it. Absolutely delicious. And look, it comes in all these gorgeous colours as well. Beautiful wine red. Honestly, these things are so delicious. Everywhere you look, you can find things that are like, ooh, different, special, unusual, things that you don't see anywhere else. Fabrics you don't see anywhere else. I mean, really, really stunning. Some of it's very over the top. Some of it's maybe a little bit too sparkly. But there are pieces here that you definitely could wear. Some fake labubus. For the fake labubu people. This place is just amazing, and it goes on and on and on, for level after level after level. It's just phenomenal, and all of it very, very unique and different. So I'm going to carry on wandering. I don't know how far I'm going to get or how lost I'm going to get, whether I will ever find my husband and meet up with him again, or whether he will be gone for good. Some of the fabrics on these men's shirts are just absolutely stunning. Look at that colour combination there with the pale aqua and the cream and the black. So strong and bold. Very, very beautiful. Bags and bags full of jewellery. Golds and silvers. More sparkle than you can throw a stick at. I have just tried this on, and sadly, even in a double XL, it didn't quite go over my boobies. But the gentleman found me a shorter version, which I have just bought. And it's absolutely lovely. And it's 180 Indonesian rupiah, and it's going home with me. So this is his stall. If you're this way, worth coming for a visit. Look at these lovely fabrics. Look at these gorgeous jackets. That one over there that crosses over, that's very smart. So lots and lots to choose from. Well, at this point, I have to admit to you that I'm well and truly lost. I'm looking around, don't know where I am, all looks the same. I could be anywhere. I've got 40 minutes to find my way back to where I started. Anyway, things I do for you, the things I do for you. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, sheer, see-through, unusual, different, absolutely. So literally every corner, you just stop and look and there's something absolutely delicious. And the prices here are not terrible. Not terrible at all. I found a lot of things that are around about the 200 mark. I'm not saying that these are, but you know, you can actually pick up some really good bargains here. But this is just so beautiful. I thought you'd enjoy seeing it. So the shop for this one is this. Come and check it out. Have a look, because he's got some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Look at this. Look at the colours and the style. Really lovely. Excuse me, the price for this?
Yes.
hang on, it's saying the price is on the label, which is unusual here. So that is 350,000. So 100,000 is like 25 ringgit. So that's 50, 75, it's about 100 ringgit, which is about £20, which is not a lot of money for something as pretty and unusual as that. Look at these colour combinations. Beautiful, beautiful combinations of colour. Such stylish coats. All of these are beautiful linen and cotton blends. I mean, look at that, look at that. Absolutely stunning. I'm quite pleased with the one I got though, but mine was only 180, so mine was a little bit less, but I'm quite pleased with it. That will be useful whilst I'm here, because the only coat I brought with me is this green one that I'm wearing, and it doesn't go with everything, that's for sure. So I found an out, oh my goodness, it's absolutely pouring down cats and dogs out there. Oh, that's horrible. Right, so I'm going to carry on around this way and see where this leads me. I could be in a completely different building, I've got no clue. Another lovely one there. I'm thinking that I'm going to take quite a few photographs and then put them sort of in with some music and put them in a bit of a gallery, so that you get to see some of these amazing, amazing clothes, rather than me just wandering around and gabbing, because this really is just so much lovely, lovely stuff. Miles and miles and miles and miles of it. Look at this beautiful necklace. Peacocks in the gold, beautiful crystals, really pretty. This is rather gorgeous as well. Look at this, very, very nice, very pretty. And these really caught my eye. Look at this. Are these in the sale for 175?
No.
No, these are not. I thought
No.
they was these are very special
Yeah.
ones. Yes, they're very nice. So really beautiful. Some really lovely things here. There's a few things that have caught my eye. Look at the colour of these beads here. Absolutely delicious. Nice silver bits too. You certainly can find some really, really lovely bits that would go very nicely with that ring that I found in Thailand. So yes, lots of things worth coming and having a look at, ladies. If you're in this area, definitely worth a visit. I'm liking those bracelets a lot. Very pretty. Ah, matches, so she's got matching necklaces to go with them. Right, so definitely worth a visit. Come down here and have a look. So, I managed to find myself back at the entrance where I came in, and on time, which I'm quite relieved, because there was a point there where I actually had no idea how I was going to find my way out. But by a miracle, I have bought a few things, not very much, because I've got hand luggage only, but I'm very happy with what I got. On we go.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Bye for now.